Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our 6-week summer Pre-Calc 2 class. My name is Dr. Lori Austin, and I will be your professor for the next 6 weeks. I've worked at RVCC for almost 15 years and currently serve as the chair of the Math Computer Science Department. I'm here for you. I'd like to kind of introduce the Canvas course to you, take you through the course, and show you where you can find everything. I hope I have enough resources for you to learn the material. And again, here for you as needed over the next 6 weeks to help answer questions, to obviously grade all your work, and to help teach you some pre-calc, which is ultimately mostly trigonometry. Let me show you our Canvas course. All right, so I have this currently in student view so you can get a good idea of everything. When you first go onto the course, you're taken to our home page. This is just a quick little summary of the course and just a description of the modules that you have available to you, or the tabs on the side, actually. The first one, of course, is our modules. That's where I'm going to take you in a second, and that's where you'll find everything you need in this course. Your grades is your grade book, and I will keep all grades updated and ongoing, and you'll always know exactly where you stand in this course. Announcements. I will communicate to you regularly through announcements. Your first announcement will be posted probably by 12 noon on that first day. Just welcome you to the course. And then every couple days I'll add announcements, reminder for test, reminding you what to focus on for tests. So please look at announcements every time you get on the course. This particular syllabus is not our paper syllabus. This is just syllabus, meaning it does list for you all of the assignments that are due and when they're due, but I strongly recommend you make a copy of the paper syllabus that I'm going to show you in a minute. My labs in mastering, we will be using my math lab for this particular course, so you will need to get on that. That is where you'll find your textbook and all of our homework and other additional resources. So let's go to modules and let's get started. When you click on modules, again, every time you get on the course, you will need to click on modules. Sorry, it doesn't seem to be working. There we go. This first module just has all course information and useful documents. So this is our syllabus for the course. Let's take a quick look at that. I do have you tell you to print it out because it does have our, I'll actually download it. You can download it. There you go. It makes it a little bit easier to see if you download it. Here it is. So, I do have a telephone number, but for on campus, I am not spending a lot of time on campus over these next 6 weeks, so I strongly suggest you only communicate to me through Canvas. Even this email, this is the regular RVCC Outlook email. As I had mentioned, I'm also the department chair, so I get a lot of other emails, and I don't want your emails to get lost. So I encourage you strongly to only communicate to me through the Canvas email system. Okay? Though this is an online course, there are 3 exams that are in the RVCC Testing Center. It's Chapter 4, Chapter 5, and then the cumulative final exam. I have set everything else up as quizzes through Canvas. Obviously, you will have completed Pre-Calc 1 in order to take this course. This is our textbook, but again, when you sign into MathLab, you will get this textbook fully digital. This is an online course. It is short. It's 6 weeks. You almost kind of have to log in every day, or at least every other day. It's pretty intense, but it goes by really fast. If you're not too prepared to spend a couple hours every single day, then please consider dropping the course so I can still get your money back. It is intense when you do this much work. It's a 4-credit course over 6 weeks, or a 3-credit course, but a 4 contact hour course over 6 weeks. This is how our grading scale will go at the end of the semester. To pass the course with a D or better, okay, if you get below a 50% on that cumulative final exam, there just isn't any way you can pass the course. Please understand that. You have to show at least 50% proficiency. On top of that, your overall average needs to be at least a 60 to earn a D and a 70 to earn a C. So just keep that in mind. A D will get you RVCC credit and will let you graduate, but a D will not transfer to the institution you wish to transfer to. Our quizzes, which are in Canvas, and our 2 on-campus test are worth 45% of your grade. This is a math course, so yes, it is most of the grade does come from the test, and the comprehensive finals worth 30% of your grade. You have to demonstrate you've learned the material by the end of the course. My math lab, those homeworks will be 15%, and then you have paper labs. When I say paper labs, they are on the computer, and you will turn them in through the computer, through Canvas, and I will grade them and give them feedback to you. They're worth 10%. Here's just some more information about each item, of course. And then as you continue, there's all sorts of other information here. And here's our syllabus. This is very important. This is everything you should be expected to complete in week 1 in order to stay up with the material and to keep pace with the course. Here's everything you're expected to complete in week 2 to keep pace with the course. Week 3, 4, 5, and 6. As you can see, there is a test that'll be available 6-8 and 6-9 in the RVCC Testing Center. That's test 4. There is one that'll be available 6-22 and 6-23. That is test 2, chapter 5. And there is a final exam, which is available the 29th and 30th. If you cannot come to campus to take those exams on those times, again, I encourage you to just kind of drop the course. I don't mean to tell you to drop the course, but you can't continue with this course if you can't take the exams during that time. Okay. So let's see what else is in this information, under course information. You can click on this document that'll give you instructions on how to register for MyLab and Mastering. Please follow those instructions. That will get you the content for the course. Just click on it, and it's very detailed in how to set up your course. Okay, you will need to pay for that. If you are on any sort of financial aid with the college, you will need to pay through the bookstore to get your financial aid. But if you're not on financial aid, then the least expensive way is to get it directly using a credit card when you register. You can also get temporary access. Those of you used it for Precalc 1 and still have time left. Now, if you did the 18-week, it might expire over the next 6 weeks. That's going to be a problem. But as long as you purchased it and have time left on your purchase, you can continue because it is the exact same book and you will not need to pay for it again. Okay, I also have your trig formulas. You know, this is very good to know from the beginning of the course. This first page is all of the formulas you are expected to know and have memorized. You will not be given these on the test, neither the chapter 5 test nor the final exam. But this page is what you will be given on the test. So you can print that out and you'll know exactly what you need to memorize and what you don't need to memorize. I'll also give you a blank unit circle for when you start chapter 4 to kind of play around with, and a completed unit circle. So let's take a look at our first week. You should obviously introduce yourself to the course. There are a variety of different types of videos. Some videos I make, if I feel that I don't like the publisher ones, I will try to make some of my own throughout the semester, the 6 weeks. But there's lots of great videos you can click on and watch. You will need to do an ellipse, and then these are the actual videos from the publisher. They're very detailed, and you can kind of scroll through those. The videos from the publisher will kind of follow along with the notes. So if you print out the notes and then watch the video, you should have no problem. And then you'll want to do the homework. The next section is hyperbolas and then parabolas. So after you get through those 3 sections and do those 3 sets of homeworks, you can complete the lab, or you can do the lab while you're going through it. When you click on the lab, you can print it out and then upload it back to here, and I will grade them through Canvas. Please, when you upload it, a docx, or PDF is preferred. You can do a JPEG. What I cannot take are the HEIC files from Apple. They just never seem to open on my computer. And then you will do a quiz in Canvas. All quizzes are in Canvas, so don't open it. It is due by 5:30. There will be no extension, so please make sure you complete it by that date. And then continue on to your next set of homework. So again, occasionally you'll come across videos that I make just to clarify some really important information. And then there's other things. You continue along, do the lab, do the quiz, continue along, and keep continuing through chapter 4 until you're ready to take the test in the RBCC Testing Center, which is available the 8th or the 9th. And then can start working on chapter 5. So if you just kind of get into that pattern, you'll have no problem getting through the course. Now, let me get out of student view for a second so I can show you the math lab. All your math lab is available here. If you click on here, you'll see multiple videos. I have them broken down into short videos, how to graph an ellipse, write an equation, and so on. But I also have the homeworks. You can do the homeworks this way directly through Canvas. They are your practice. And you can get more help me solve this, view an example. Ask my instructor when you're really stuck on a problem and you've tried everything else. It'll send me an email, but it will take me about within 24 hours. I will get back to you and answer your questions. Just remember, I'm not instantaneous, meaning I am not sitting at a computer 24/7 ready to answer your questions. So the immediate help would be help me solve this, because that takes you to the publisher. Kind of guided. It's pretty good. It has you do parts. It tells you what to do next and helps you solve the problem. Now, some students don't like the small view of MathLab embedded in Canvas, so you can come over here once you're done. You can instead come to actual My Lab and Mastering and open directly to it just gives you a slightly larger page to kind of look at. You would come over to Homework, and it'll show you. It won't show you it won't give you access to the videos are down here. So your videos are there. I believe they're the videos, and your homeworks are here. So you can kind of also click on here. It just gives you a slightly larger page to work off of. And some students prefer to work on them this way. Everything you do in MathLab automatically links back to your Canvas gradebook. So no worries there. Again, first thing you need to do is get registered in MathLab. There is a 2-week temporary access, so you can get started right away before you even have to pay for it. And then get started on the course. Please ask me any questions. I will try to look at this. It doesn't kind of give me it doesn't let me know that somebody asked a question, but I'll try to click on it every time I get on Canvas and see if there's any questions there. You can also answer each other's questions. Please also note, for every lab, there is a lab discussion board. When we do labs in class, we work together as groups. So if you're stuck on a lab problem, go to the lab discussion board and ask, and please everybody use that discussion board to work together on the lab to answer each other's questions. I will keep an eye on it and try to pop in and answer questions as well. Okay? Good luck. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'll enjoy teaching you this semester.